Now, about 3 months ago, in the aftermath of a very, very big society wedding, the Guardian International did a feature on Nigerian weddings. Now, Nigerian weddings, not just in our country, but then outside the country also. Now, this was in the US. Okay, let's not say Nigerian weddings. Let's bring it down.
Weddings?
No. It's
Lagos
African
weddings. Weddings in Lagos.
Let's even bring it down. Not Lagos weddings. Yoruba weddings. Okay, I guess you know the celebrity I'm talking about. But then today we have a guest who would shed a little bit more light on that, on business, on schooling, on gospel music, and on makeovers.
Ooh,
I mean,
full package.
I'm looking forward to a very, very wonderful time on the show today. We have Kemisola in the house.
Hi.
It's great to have you on the show.
It's great to have you.
I need a makeover, by the way. I mentioned it before, but I just need confirmation.
Let's just get down
in the
to
presence
business.
of the
I
saints.
love to have.
What do you want the makeover for? After big shout out to Moji, by the way. After Moji has done this, what do you want the makeover again?
Full makeover. You know, the dresses included.
Okay, dresses.
Yes.
Exactly. Let's start with that. What's the difference between makeup and makeover?
Okay, makeup practically, when you talk about makeup, is when you have to, you know, highlight the features of the face and, you know, get somebody looked pretty. But if you talk about makeover, we're talking about having to do with the jewelry, the clothing, the hair.
Okay.
I'm very sure that this was made over. Okay, to confirm that's original.
Yes. It's original. I broke your teeth.
No.
It's original. What are you saying?
No. If you see the original of this thing, you know that those are this one tried. So makeover has to do with the jewelry and everything.
Yes, it has to do with everything.
All right. So do you make over for brides? Because I experienced a wedding, my cousin's wedding, where the costumier, the person that was in charge of makeup, actually brought like 15 dresses, 15 different dresses, but she didn't take anyone home.
Why? She didn't take anyone home?
No, she didn't take anyone home.
As in the bride didn't take anyone home?
No, she did not. But the lady brought 15 dresses for her to wear. So is that part of the makeover, or that's just costuming her for the shoot?
That's just costuming her. And that's just the bride. There should have been a kind of consent between the bride and the person, the costumier, to have said that this is the kind of style I like.
Okay.
And when she brings those things, the bride will now choose, this is what I want. So if she got nothing out of it, that means that she's not found what she wanted.
Wow.
And believe you me, there are so many designs, so many things out there that you can get on with. And there are some fantastic dressmakers now that can actually make you,
Fabulous.
yes, on what you have to do.
Okay, cool. We'll still get back to makeover and weddings and all of that. But then let's talk about your music. You're a gospel musician, and it was your video we just saw, by the way. Beautiful, wonderful video. How was it? When did you start gospel music or music? Was there music before the gospel came in, or was it always gospel music?
Okay, there was the gospel before the music.
Hey.
Yes.
Your dad was a pastor.
Preach.
Or you were born...
My dad, funny enough, wasn't the pastor.
Okay.
But then I knew that we were taught how to read the Psalms. I had a very funky childhood.
Wow.
With gospel and music. But the thing was just that I had loved music. Anything that would make me dance, sing, and all that. And I actually went after it full force. I went out after music. Even when my parents were not going to church as we were children, I went everywhere just to make sure that I had music. But the thing was that I was longing after church music.
Wow. And that's how you fell in love with gospel.
And that was how, I started singing at the age of 5. I was in the choir.
Whoa.
All Saints Abati Barracks.
Wow, but
in
officially,
the Sunday school choir.
Officially, when did you start? Like, okay, I'm a gospel musician.
Well, as the professional gospel musician, about almost 20 years ago.
20 years ago.
Yes.
Wow, that's a long time.
Yeah.
So you've seen different types of gospel musicians. There's a new generation of gospel musicians that do collabo with other people. They can also sing songs that are not all that gospel-y, but they're still trying to bring people to the church. What do you think about that?
Well, I think wisdom is profitable to direct. So I would say God or the Holy Spirit now does his job, and he ministers to us in different ways. So if he's saying, and it's very diversified, and so if he's saying to you, I want you to move this flax, or I want you to move these balls to the next place. If he's giving me a strategy, he will give you another strategy, because it's very productive, and so my opinion is just that he's got different ways he works with us. So if he's asking you to go that way, it might be that there's somebody somewhere that needs to hear that music in that light to come into it. So
let's see something now, Jairo. My name is Innocent Idibia.
Yes.
AKA
my name is Kemisola Adewole.
Kemi, I love that your song, Beremole. Kemi, I want us to do a collabo. You know, I feel that there's something that you have and we can do a collabo.
And I want to bless the ministry with $50 million.
No, bless the money. I'm Innocent Idibia, Two-Face. And I want to do a collabo on Beremole with Kemisola.
Oh, well, I am not sure.
Kemi, this is Two-Face.
No, yes.
The African king that
brought out the African queen.
Truthfully, I am not sure if I will be able or I'll have the liberty to actually do that. I appreciate Two-Face. I don't have anything against him.
No, you're talking to Two-Face.
That's what I'm saying. I appreciate you. I don't have anything against you.
Okay.
Yeah. But at the same time, I feel Eberemole can actually be done in another light. As you saw the Ife Sinachi or whatever that song that guy did, Osinachi, that guy did. He did it somehow. It sounded. Yes. Later he went on with Davido, so it was good. But somebody else could actually sing the song. It's still Eberemole with the what do they call it? To me, accolade to me. But it could be done.
So are you turning me down? Are you saying we can't?
How can I turn down my brother? There's nothing. I've just said that you can do the song.
Okay, we can do it there.
Not with me.
You are turning me down now.
But he can take the song. He can take the beat. He can take everything about it. But not you.
Yes, he can take the song with an accolade with me.
Is that personal decision, or you're just like, okay, nah?
Because
stick with gospel.
Because as gospel musicians, a lot of people are actually watching us.
Okay.
So that's why I started with wisdom is profitable to direct. We can do a lot of things in that line and in this line, but not messing up with the personality of those looking up to you. I mean, you've got a lot of proteges. I have got a lot of proteges looking up to me, so I won't get myself entangled in those kind of things when I can actually let go of the song and let it be ministered to people in it. So I don't think it's not about me now.
Okay, so secular, not worldly.
No,
secular is out of the picture.
What if he wants to toe your line? What if a secular or a non-gospel artist says, I won't sing any vulgar, there's no profanity.
Oh, so that makes sense. That makes sense. He's coming. He is the one coming in now to do gospel. So fantastic. That one, there's no issue with that one. We can get it done.
You'd feature the artist.
Yes, why not?
Okay.
Okay, while you're featuring Two-Face and Mike Masika and the phone lines open, you can call in onto the show, speak to Kemisola. She's a businesswoman, full package. Is it makeup? Is it, okay, why am I using the accent?
I don't understand, it just doesn't flow now.
Business,
Kemisola, not...
Kemisola, it is...
Not Chidinma. It's not Chidinma.
Okay, you can call in on the show. Numbers to call in on 0091 222 2835 and 6014, quadruple zeros. 283 and 284. So, back to Ashoebi.
Let's see.
He was asking the question earlier.
Okay,
what's the most
down.
expensive Ashoebi you sold?
45.
45. Like 45 for normal. There's
for
VIP.
Person. No. Okay. Truthfully, it depends on the kind of people you're working with. Okay, some people actually want it very expensive.
Society.
Some people actually want it. I've done an Ashoebi of 1,005. And it's
1,005, what do you mean? Is that a yard or
it's
the full?
Ankara, it comes in 6 yards. Ankara comes in 6 yards, no matter what
so
quality.
1,500 per yard. 1,500 per yard?
Yes.
So that's 9,000 naira for the whole,
no,
for 6 yards?
1,500 for the 6 yards. That's what I'm saying.
I don't understand. Even sports center that my young man, my friend is reading there, is not 1,500 for 6 yards.
Yes.
Cardboard.
If that paper is, you put it up to 6 yards, it's even more than that.
It's more than 1,500.
Truthfully, there are lots of materials out there.
Whoa.
Where do you see these kind of materials?
Sometimes you order them. If you get to Lagos market, you get a lot of materials.
Okay.
And Ankara is in different quality. As you can get, I target for 8,000 naira, or Nigerian wax for 3,500 or something.
Okay, just before you go, ma'am, we have a call. Yeah. We have Jude calling in from Aja, right here in Lagos. Hello, Jude. Good morning. Welcome to the show.
Good morning, Mike.
Good morning, sir. Welcome.
How are you, Jairo?
I'm fine. Thank you very much, sir.
You guys are looking great this morning.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Extra thanks.
Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, good morning, Kemi.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
How is the ministry?
We give God praise.
I like that question. Has he moved to the
I
permanent side?
want to ask something.
Go
Come
ahead.
again, please.
Hello?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hello?
We can hear you.
Hello?
We can hear you. Come on.
Yes, I want to ask, when it comes to gospel artists, I'm like, how do you guys make money? It baffles me sometimes, like, these people, they don't really make money, or you have to be very rich to be a gospel artist in this side of the world. I need a clarification.
Yeah, you can answer him.
What did you say about the
How do you
gospel
make?
artists
How do
make
I
gospel
get that
artists
one.
make
It
money?
said something else
this
about
side of the world?
education.
Oh, education.
Please,
Can you repeat the question
repeat
again?
your question, Jude?
Hello?
Yes, the second part of your question.
Okay.
I know I get the first part, the second part.
Yes, how do you make money?
Okay.
Yeah, that was
You
the
have to
first
be very rich, then you don't care about the business side, and you're just doing it for God or for Christ's sake.
Okay, all right.
Okay, so how do we make money in gospel music?
Yeah.
I don't know how others make their money, but apart from doing gospel music, I told you.
Now, I'm not sure any communication company has an endorsement deal with gospel artists yet, except Samuel Koso. So,
Oh, yeah?
apart from that, I've not been on an endorsement deal with gospel artists. So, sometimes I just worry that if these guys really make money,
Okay.
Do
Go
we
ahead.
really make money?
Yeah.
I would say like you said, we are moving to the permanent site. So we are on our way to getting there. I don't think anybody can just make money like that, because I mean, with the intuition of where gospel music is coming from, of any balas, in everything is for free and all that. So coming into now that people are beginning boxed up and getting to do what you have to do with full time, then a lot of financial commitments is involved. But then if you say, how do I make money? Because I can't speak for others, I can only speak for myself. How do I make money? I'm into makeover, I'm into business. So I make money for business, but music is majorly something I have passion for and I've done almost all my life.
Okay.
But then sometimes you are encouraged, you go to churches, they give you an honorarium. It might not be so much, but I mean, it's being appreciative and all that. Apart from the fact that it takes a lot of money to run music, I've got a band and I have people working with me. So when we go on commercial shows, like you sing at weddings and all that, then they get to pay for what they get. Then you can now pay your people. I don't know what's
Still taking from his question, how do you put business into gospel music? Because most people will tell you, okay, this is a ministry. I cannot go pricing and telling people, oh, you have to pay for this, you have to pay for that, because I'm ministering to the saints. So how do you draw that line? Okay, you know what? This is for my band. This is for the travel expenses and all that, instead of, oh, thank you very much, brother. Thank you very much, sister. God bless you.
Well, if my church asks me to come do administration, I will expect that my people will support me. But if I'm being invited by another church, at least you will transport my people. And do you get?
I get.
And in that, if I have people who are doing this thing, doing it as in a job and all that, because I mean, you have musicians and some churches pay their instrumentalists because they are there Tuesday to Sundays. So if you have to have the whole of their lives, then you have to pay for it, because some of them, they've got families. Gospel music is gone beyond, thank you, brother. I can only do some things for you due to my relationship with you. I can break it down due to my relationship with you. If I agree to come free as Kemisola, is at my own intuition. But if my band has to come with me, then excuse me, you have to fuck those guys. I mean, it's not a point of being taken for granted now. It's a point that we are doing God's work at the same time we are getting to live life.
I know some artists personally. You would also know them, but I don't want to mention names. That, okay, they get a call, Brother Jude or something, come to we have a Sunday service. We want you to minister to the people of God and spread some love.
Bless souls.
And brother Jude says 2.5 minimum. I'm not giving a word figure. I'm giving a figure that there are people
Realistic.
to dig.
2.5 is a starter.
They tell you 2.5. And the church says, brother Jude, you have 2 million. I'm not coming. And he's a full gospel artist.
Spirit-filled, sanctified, holy and acceptable.
And he says he's not coming. You know, she spoke about drawing the line, but then I'm thinking now, you see, there's a part that says, freely you have received, freely give. Like that. I'm just trying to, you know, be on the other side. Let's look at both sides, really. And then, like you said, music is business that is serious. Now, I've been into stuff that has to do with gospel. Everybody feels that, or majority of people feel that because it's the gospel.
You're doing it for God.
You should do it for, yes, that you should be freely of your own volition and all of that. Do you insist? Now, like you said, the pastor calls you and says, I'm come and minister, and says, Sister Kemi, I know that I will take care of your band. Do you ask him how much?
Or do you ask him, what about me?
You could come. Let's say you travel to Ibadan, and then you travel with 7 people. Okay, to and fro, one person. How much? 2,000 per person. Let's say 3,000 per person. That's 21,000 for transport alone. Plus you are the chief, and then you always 5,000 transport.
Basic.
Then now looks okay. Feed him for 1 day. 2,000 per person. Blah blah blah. Put everything together.
Hotel bill.
But everything now, you are looking at maybe 200 to sort you out. But then you go there, and the brother pastor gives you 75,000 naira, and you're expecting 200.
Sincerely, I personally don't check churches. I'm still in Carrie's band. I am a member of Carrie's band. I'd worked with Carrie's band for 16 years fully before but I'm still with Carrie's band. My godparents had treated this kind of matter with a lot of wisdom, so I think I have a bit of experience. But in that kind of case, what you do is that you get them informed. You ask questions. When you're inviting Carrie's in those days, you have a form to fill. Where those questions will be asked, as in, this is what you want, how many people we are coming, this is what is available to us, we are coming with this, you know, this is what it will cost. This is, if we have 8 people, you say, okay, you can give us flights for 7 people. We drop 1 person.
Okay.
And come with the 7 persons.
All right.
And when you have it, you know, sincerely, your mind with what is going on, if that's the people inviting you are sincere enough, they'll be able to work it out in the right manner. I don't see charging a church. You can charge a church and you are undercharging. Or you charge a church or you overcharge. So there could be something to be that you get over-expensed. If you don't get it here, you can get it somewhere else. God can just send you. I don't think charging a church is a bargain thing. Yes, we look at it.
What I'm saying is that, like, for instance, they just call you. Would you pick up your 7 members or your 8 band members and travel like
That's
that?
what I'm saying. You talk about it.
Okay, you discuss.
Yes,
You discuss
about
Then,
it.
look, this is the minimum I should be able to collect.
I'm coming with the 7 people.
At least.
Cater for them.
In fact, you don't even need to. Just tell them, buy them tickets.
Okay. And that's it. That sends the message.
Buy them tickets, yes.
Okay.
Get us hotel. I don't care how much you do that, but make it good.
All right. So let's talk about your latest
Do you
release.
get?
More Than Enough.
Yeah.
More Than Enough. So what was the inspiration behind this particular album? What the kind of songs you have in it? And any plans for concerts, gigs? What's happening next? I know it's not limited to the church, is it?
Yes, no.
Okay, so.
More Than Enough is a baby I've nursed for a while. And and I've actually had a lot of ups and downs. I've had a lot of experiences, not so nice, not so. Most of my songs came from a place of pain and relief at the same time.
Wow.
They are very exciting songs, like Atobiju, the first song on the track, came from the place of prayer. It's a song I sang for so many years. I get to a place, I want to pray, and I forget all the songs we sing on stage, and I just keep saying, Atobiju, Atobiju. It's been like that for years. It's a song I shared in the place of intimacy with God, and it just gave me the liberty to make it into an album. So a lot of songs on it. More Than Enough was just the climax of, you know, my experience bringing about the song. When God said More Than Enough, the song welled out, and we went into recording and all that. So it was released in January, And we've actually had quite a lot of concerts after then. Some churches have asked that we do more than enough in the church. We had one in Shekina. It was released at This Present House. And we had Bola, D-Bass, Ige, Tosin Martins, and one of my friends, I can't remember now.
Nice,
yeah,
nice.
But,
Nice. That's
but
great.
we you know, we've been having concerts here and there, and we're still women in worship still coming on with a lot of my friends on it. So.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay,
Wonderful.
cool. So, coming up, is this what number? Which album is this?
This is
your
my
first?
first album.
Yep.
My first
Oh, that's why she said, baby, she's been
after 20 years.
nursing.
Why didn't you?
I said I worked. I ministered with Caris.
No, I
for a
understand.
long
No, it's
time.
not a problem. I'm not saying
Yeah.
it's a problem. What I'm saying is that why is it that it was at this point you decided? Because I think it's a decision. You could have done it much earlier. It's like you could not have done it. Why was it that it was at this point you decided, after such a long ministerial career, to drop an album?
Truthfully, there's time for everything.
True that.
God makes everything beautiful in its
In
own
its time, okay.
Yes. It was not part of my itinerary, so to speak,
okay.
to have an album.
To have an album, all
but
right.
I think it's part of destiny to actually do an album. I don't
Great
really
one.
fancy. I did some singles, you know, then. But when God said do an album, it was just apt to go into it. So it was.
Wow.
Wonderful,
Wow,
wonderful.
that's cool. That's cool. This
Yeah.
is nice. So she spoke about coming up. What do you expect? What are your expectations for this album?
Oh, is
To the body of Christ and to the body of...
The world.
Is it? No, it's still the body of Christ. That is.
Yeah.
Because we're all made in His image and likeness,
Exactly.
right?
We're all sons
so
of
I
God.
don't want to call the others. Just the body to the body. Yes. So what's your
Jews are the
expectations? Expectations.
truly, Modern Enough, the album has gone a long way. It's trending on Twitter. It's trending on it's everywhere. The Eberemole has had over 20,000 downloads.
Oh, awesome.
And the videos are on YouTube. Kemisola
Okay,
Adewole.
yeah.
So a lot is happening, and more concerts are still coming on. We're still working on.
So progressing. How are you going to cope? This is having massive attention from the populace. How are you going to cope with your music career and every
Yeah,
other thing you
and every
do?
other
Would you have
thing.
to drop it?
Somehow, I'm not dropping music, not for anything.
Yeah,
No,
not
not
dropping
music. Every
business.
other thing. The actual EP, 45,000. That's a lot of money. Makeup. A lot of people
Not
making
every time
money
you
from
get
makeup.
actually for 45,000.
Yeah,
But the truth
definitely.
is, there's time for everything. If you have to, you draw out your scale of preference and you try to work out your timing. Timing in Lagos is everything. If you have, and it doesn't come every time. So once you have it, you put yourself in tune.
Okay.
Work it out.
I'm thinking of Midnight Crew. Remember, at a point, Midnight Crew was on tour constantly. Now, put yourself in that kind of situation. How would you cope?
I have people who work with me.
Oh, okay. You have your people running your business.
So,
for you. Perfect.
It's just
Perfect. Case closed.
internet
Case
has
closed.
made business easier. So you can
Wonderful.
tell.
That's cool.
Wonderful.
That's
Wow.
cool. You were talking about what did you study in school? We were talking about school much.
I did BZ. I studied BZ University of
Awesome.
Lagos State
That's nice.
University.
You know, I was talking about your school and I was wondering, I said you finished school in 5 years. I was like, that your school, they don't used to finish in 5 years. So. You finished in 8 years in that school and you were fast.
Please don't please.
Let me just
That's
number-
what he does.
My-
That's what he
he
does.
does.
Generally in Nigeria, it's not particular to my school.
Like
No, no.
you were beefing UI before, now you're beefing last.
No, this one, yeah, you know that your school is different. You know.
No, I don't know that.
No. My mom went to that school. My mom did her PhD in
situation
that
we
school.
find ourselves and we
Yes.
handled
But
it well.
You don't
Yes.
you don't fight about schools.
Oplasu.
Yes, so last white.
I didn't call any name now. See there? They're not bad. Now, okay. Now wait, you know the funny thing here? I was going through a list. I found that every school, they had one particular list and they'll come out and their school is number 1 in Nigeria on that list. I've seen lists that is UI that is number 1.
UI is the first and the
I've
best.
seen lists that is Uniben that is number 1. I've seen lists that is Uniport that is number 1. I've seen, everybody has their own different
criteria for their number oneism.
Okay, but then how has your studying business admin, how has it affected, how have you been able to put it into use in your business and what you do? Did you study it because you knew you always wanted to do something with business, or was it just by chance?
Oh, well, it wasn't by chance. I had made up my mind from the very beginning I was going to study business administration.
Great.
But then I've always had flair for business.
Okay.
My mom was a businesswoman. My dad was a businesswoman.
Yeah.
And, I'd always liked to sell 3 and get 1 for myself. So it became
part of
a big thing. So I just slide with this, went on with it. But then, you know, education is very fantastic.
Yeah,
you just kind of open your eyes to another level and what is happening out there.
Okay.
You can't say you're into business. Makeup, for instance, when we started doing makeup, nobody was interested in makeup as a, you know.
Now,
now everybody's a makeup artist.
Even guys are part of the business now.
You know, and it's very impressive and encouraging, that, you know, that something like that could actually, you know, young people are interested in such things. So I am flabbergasted.
Ooh.
Okay, so how do we keep in touch with you, social media and all of that?
Okay, on Twitter, I'm Kemisola, at Kemisola. On Instagram, Kemisola Adewole, one word. YouTube, Kemisola Adewole, that's my channel.
Kemisola, K-E-M, is it Kem or Kemi?
Kem, K-E-M-J-E-W-L-E.
All right.
Okay.
Sorry.
Perfect.
Then on Facebook, it's Kemisola. It used to be Kemisola Imabong Adewole, but now it's Kemisola Adewole.
Okay, so how do we get Modern Enough?
Modern Enough is at this present house, is going to launch on soon.
Okay.
But you have the numbers and all. If you just contact us, we'll find a way to get it to you.
You said Imabong. Where did Imabong come from?
My godparents, I said, are Reverend and Reverend Mrs. Bassi of the Charismatic Ministries.
Okay.
I lived with them all my life.
Hey,
So I speak a bit of FX.
Are you
Oh,
serious?
this is your brother.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Who said this is my brother?
Okay.
Okay, thank you very, very much. It's
You're
been wonderful
welcome.
having you on the show.
I had
Wonderful,
fun.
great. Thank you very, very much. All right, it's been a wonderful show. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Mayday!